So y'all, I have my smiley face on because I have been so happy all day. Why? Because I'm alive. That's the only reason I can think of. Like I've just been smiling and just it's just a joy that I have today. And I went to the store to go run a few errands, and this little girl walked up to me to tell me that she loved my hoodie. My hoodie. Even though y'all said it's giving real spooky smiley face, Miss Q. Even one of my TikTok nieces was like, Auntie, that's real spooky. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. I like my little hoodie. I think it's cute. Yeah. I think my hoodie is cute. It's cute, ain't it? Anyway. This little girl told me she liked my hoodie. And I was like, thank you, Pumpkin. And I kept on by my business. Sorry, somebody called. Telemarketer. Anyway, I was like, oh, thank you, blah, 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 blah. And her mom walked up to me and was like, excuse me, what did you just say to my daughter? And I was like, huh? And she was like, my daughter said that you said something like, oh, thank you, Pumpkin, or something. Is that what you said? And in my head, I'm like, damn. So black people can't say thank you, Pumpkin, to kids no more? Because what? And her mom just kind of looked at me, and I was like, yeah, I did say thank you, Pumpkin. What is the problem? And she was like, oh, I'm sorry. She was like, I just thought about how that came off. I apologize. And she was like, hearing my daughter say, that lady sounds just like Big Mama, and she said, thank you, Pumpkin. She was like, I just ran over here because for my child to say that, she was like, she's never said that to me. She said, and I just thought she was playing or something because, you know, my grandma died, I think she said like 6 years ago. This is the month, blah, 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 blah. And she was like, for my daughter to randomly just say that, she was like, it just threw me off. And she said, I apologize for coming to you like that. And I was like, you know, you good. You good. And she said, how did you say it? And I was like, huh? She said, how did you say it? I said, Pumpkin, are you okay? That lady looked at me, and them eyes started welling up with them tears right here. And I said, I am so sorry. Do you need a hug? And she was like, so I'm standing in the middle of Publix hugging this lady crying, and I said, Pumpkin Pie, I promise it all works out. You're going to be okay. And she stopped. She pulled back from the hug. She said, can you say that again? And I was like, yeah. So I said it again to her. She said, my grandmama must have sent you to me. And I was like, huh? She said, when my grandma died, that was the last thing she said to me is, Pumpkin Pie, everything is going to be okay. It all works out. I said, girl, I like your grandma already. And she was like, do you believe in spirits? And I was like, actually, I do. And she said, I really think my grandma sent you to me today. She said today was so hard. And she said the fact that my daughter just randomly just commented your hoodie, and for you to say, thank you, Pumpkin. She was like, my daughter came up to me and she was like, Mom, she said Pumpkin. And she said, I apologize, but thank you. I was like, oh, you're welcome. Because my mind had went to, oh, so this is what we doing? We been racist this early in the morning? Now I can't say thank you, Pumpkin. Like, my mind had went. And she's like, I apologize again for coming off like that. It was a lot, she said, but thank you for that hug. She said, if I ever see you again, I want another hug. I said, okay. I'm walking out to my car. And I see her pointing at me, I guess to her husband. And she's like, that's her, that's her, that's her. So I'm getting the stuff in the car. And her husband rides by. He said, ma'am, could I just at least buy you lunch? I was like, no, I'm fine, I promise. He was like, thank you. I was like, oh, you're welcome. I was like, you guys have an amazing day. I was like, thank you again, Lovebug, for liking my hoodie. And they all just looked at each other. I said, did I do it again? And his wife was like, yes. I was like, y'all be good, all right? Because baby girl is having a day. Cool. And he said, her husband said, I just want to thank you. He was like, I would get out and hug you, but he was like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to cry too. He was like, thank you. I was like, oh, you're welcome. Did I do anything? Nope. I just said what I always say, and I was who I was. Thank you, Pumpkin Pie. Thank you, Lovebug. Things that I always say to kids. That's it. Be nice. You never know what somebody's going through.